So, what do you think?
Cool.
Hi, I'm Paul.
And I'm Colleen.
And we're with Rebellion Off-Road. And today we're going to be discussing a year after running our YouTube channel, what it's been like and what our plans are going to be moving forward. And come along.
Yeah, 1 full year. We can't wait to share.
So a year into YouTube, and we have a lot of good things that have happened, I think, for our channel. A bunch of new subscribers. You know, when we started this channel, never really thought that, you know, anybody would watch. We just did it for our enjoyment, and we still are. Numbers don't mean much. They're more just of a vehicle to make us work harder. So
yeah, absolutely, I agree with you, Paul. It's been an adventure, just the YouTube alone, but I think we haven't changed our lives very much. This is what we used to do. We're just bringing it to you guys. So yeah, it's been fun. Yeah,
and for the people who are starting out YouTube, don't get frustrated. You know, we're not there. We haven't made it by any stretch of imagination. You know, we get excited when we get new subscribers. We get excited when the views go up, but it's not everything. You know, our main message is get out, and you know, right now today it's minus 22 with the wind chill. I think of minus 30. It is cold.
It's freezing.
But you know, we're out there. We're still, you know, doing our thing that we normally do. We're exercising. We were going to go out to the mountains, but just figured, you know, with Christmas season so close, it's not worth putting our 2 lives in jeopardy. And you know, for our kids' sake, they want to see us come home. So yeah, we're gonna just do a little year-end review.
Yeah, safety first for Paul and I always, and we want to portray that onto our viewers as well. Safety first, and we're enjoying where we are today, and this is the place that we started our channel. So we thought that it would be nice to come back here and review our year of YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a small, quaint place that when we first started out, we were nervous. We were thinking, what do we do? You know, how do we do this video? How do we even edit? We didn't even know how to edit. We had one GoPro, and we've since then, you know, have acquired, you know, drones, other GoPros, and everything we bought out of pocket, right?
Yeah,
nothing's been, you know, sponsored by anybody. So it's part of just doing YouTube. Yeah, so we're extremely cold out here today. What other things that we've noticed in our YouTube? Our analytics. Analytics, as a new YouTuber, it's fine to pay attention to them, but don't let them run what your channel's doing. Because I see a lot of channels out there that they get to a certain plateau, and that's all they do. They don't do much more for content, right?
Yeah, so, no, they pull back, and I don't think it's worth that. I think if you are enjoying what you're doing on YouTube and you're liking it, you're providing yourself inner joy, then just go with it. Analytics, it is something on YouTube,
yeah,
right?
It's important.
It's important, but it's not everything, and you shouldn't base or get discouraged by them, by the analytics.
And like, I think we both discussed this beforehand, is that you don't want to lose sight of why you're doing this. It's not, we came out here, we did all this before YouTube even started. We didn't develop the channel around, oh, let's go out for the weekend and start filming. We were out doing this prior to YouTube. So I think as a person or a creator who's starting out, don't lose sight of that. I think it's an important fact, you know. Keep true to who you are, and don't let, you know, other people influence what you put out as content. because be true to yourself, I guess, is the word I want to say.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I and you know, like Paul just said, we owned our Jeeps before the YouTube channel. We did our little, even before we owned our Jeeps.
Oh yeah.
We used to go out and moose watch, and we just love nature. And now we just love nature, and we bring nature to you guys. So we just added a little extra.
Yeah, we used to just tour country roads and looking for animals, and
Yep.
you know, that was what we did normally, and the kids loved that sort of stuff. But as the kids get older now, and it's just us that are heading out, you know, we thought we'd share everything that we do. It's fun. It's exactly what we want to do.
And if nothing else, I'm going to take away that I am always going to have these memories, and they're going to be on film. So, and they're wonderful, beautiful memories.
I guess the next thing we'd like to discuss when starting your channel is expenses. There's a lot of them.
Lots. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got your gas to get where you're going. You know, if you're doing the food type shots, you've got all your food expenses, and we all know gas is not cheap and food is not cheap nowadays either.
The time you put into it, you know, there's editing software, you know, there's cameras, there's microphones, drone shots if you can afford the drone. All these add up, you know, extraordinary costs when you haven't made it as a YouTuber. When you're starting out, there's lots of things to consider, you know, and maybe you don't need all that stuff to begin with. Maybe you just need a GoPro, you know, and the more I look at it, you know, we spent a lot of money on things that maybe we don't use or don't need, but
I don't know. I like the fact that we try out different products. So we've purchased over the year, we've purchased different types of tents, like our latest purchase with our hub. We purchase just different products to review and allow you guys to know, should you buy it? Is it good?
Yeah.
What do we think about it?
I think that's my favorite part, other than the editing, you know, it's
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
editing's it was a curve. It was like a steep learning curve, and I think as I move on through the editing process, it's even more difficult because there's more to learn, right? There's always an ongoing learning curve, and you spend some time at it, you know, that all takes time. Editing, like I said, you can be up to 18 hours, depends on what footage you have, and
Yeah.
easily 18 hours, and that's...
You get a lot of content on one trip, and maybe, you know, probably what 10% of it is used, and
Yep.
and 90% of it is actually on the editing room floor. So
And it stays in storage drives and all that other stuff. So,
yeah,
nothing to dissuade anybody. It's a great thing to do if you need a hobby. Great thing to do. If you're depending it on your living, it's so up and down though, like I said with the...
it's not reliable.
Yeah.
And I think that's the wrong reason to start a YouTube channel, is thinking that you're going to be famous or thinking you're going to make all this money, because it's simply not true. And don't let that fool you. Just don't start a channel for those reasons.
Yeah. Love what you do. That's the main thing. And share it with people who can't get out. That's our other main goal was, you know, my parents are getting up in there in age, your parents are getting up in there in age, and they don't get out to the places that we go to, and they might join us on 1 or 2 trips. We'll see down the road here.
It's not even so much the people we even know. You know, there's a lot of people out there out in the world that don't have this beauty around them.
They don't have winter.
Yeah, they don't have this. You know, I have some viewers from India who they're amazed at our country. They're looking at it.
Thank you, India.
Yeah. It's beautiful to them, and so, you know, that I appreciate. I think we bring YouTube to others, and they can enjoy it.
Yeah, and I think the social connection, like, you know, we've met some cool YouTubers as of late. You know, we're not going to tell you yet because some of them, you know, are going to be mentioned on our next couple videos, maybe coming up in the near future here. But anyways, you know, just the interaction that you have with people that you watch their videos with and they watch yours now, and it's good teamwork anyways. You know, you're able to share ideas and products, and it helps us. You know, we've had products that we don't like, you know, and we're not gonna you know, bash them. It's just that we tried them. Maybe it's a value thing, you know, maybe you don't have the money to purchase on stuff like that, but we try it.
And another thing with YouTube is you have a whole lot of laughs. I mean, bringing it back to the positive spin of everything, other than expenses and a lot of work, I have never laughed so hard in my life at some of the funny things that Paul and I get ourselves into filming and trying to get the best shots and the content. It is hilarious.
And this is our date night.
Yeah, this is, you know, it's funny. And it brings humor into your life, and you capture that, because little does anybody realize a photo or a videotape is a moment in time that you can never get back if you don't capture that moment.
And there's a story behind all of them, right? You just don't come out and set up your camera and say, oh, we're done. You know, there's a story that has to be heard or told, for that matter. And for people to listen to it, that's just a bonus for us. We like seeing that. We like, you know, making people enjoy our videos.
Yeah. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is personality. Keeping yourself true to who you are on YouTube. Don't fake who you are. Don't pretend you're somebody else. Be yourself.
Yeah, and I think anybody who knows us knows that this is the way we are, filming or not filming. So
I actually find we're even funnier when we're off camera. I have a few more laughs than I do when we're actually on the camera. We might miss those moments, I think.
I think in our review of this year, it's what we're going to change for next year is maybe show more of our personalities of what we normally do. Like a lot of it, I think we're trying to be too professional and it's got to be done this way or that way. But
well, yeah, I mean, I think just with any kind of when you're putting yourself out into the public, you want to portray perfection. I don't know if perfection is the right word, but you're
professional.
Yeah, professional, and you do that, and you forget to let loose a little.
Yeah, we're humans, right?
We are, and I think what we need to do is let loose just a little bit and show exactly the humor that we do have between the two of us. So I think I learned a lot of who I am videotaping every move we make.
And I think as we move on today, I find my words slowing down because my face is freezing.
Yeah.
It is absolutely freezing.
It is cold. We ventured out today knowing how cold it is, but we knew that we wanted to do this video.
Yeah.
This was something that we wanted to do and felt it was important to get it out before the holidays.
Yeah, and having said the holidays, we want to wish your family from our family a very Merry Christmas and to stay safe over the holidays.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Stay safe. If you're traveling, travel safe. Eat lots of good food, and enjoy the spirit of Christmas.
We ordered our tent, the floor.
Yeah.
It's coming.
It's coming.
We've ordered some other products that are coming.
Yep.
And hopefully they're here for when we're on our holidays, because we're going to head out. We're going to do some camping like we've been promising, and it's going to happen. We're just
that floor.
That floor is
what's held us up for camping. I'm a big wimp, and I will fully admit cold is not my favorite. And so when that floor comes, it is.
It's too slow.
And it's cold. When you're cold, you don't enjoy it. Today is brutal. It's cold. I mean, my hair is frosting. It's hard. It's like an ice. It's cold.
It's cold.
So we are gonna head back to the Jeep and get warm. And
just a short little review. That's it.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, and we will
see you on the next one. I froze my Christmas balls. Too much. We had to stop in at our favorite place. Had to get warm anyways, so we'll enjoy our coffee and we'll see you soon.